Cleaning Nation, welcome to another episode of the Grow My Cleaning Company podcast. I am so excited to have you here with me, with us today. Before we jump in, I want to invite you to go to growmycleaningcompany.com. Not only are all the podcasts, all the blogs, all of the videos, all the good stuff there, I also made you an earth-shattering, totally free, on-demand training on the 5 shifts that you absolutely need to make to grow your cleaning company. If you love the podcast, the YouTube channel, and kind of these short little bits, I promise you're going to get a ton of value out of that on-demand training. It's like, 45 minutes, an hour, and it is could be the best hour you spend in your business this year. And it's all for free, growmycleaningcompany.com. Check it out now. Today, we are chatting with Brandon Fox from BNM Cleaning Services. Brandon and BNM have been serving the San Diego business community for the last 3 years. If you want to reach out to Brandon and his team, you can go to hold them at www.bnmcleaningservices.com. That's B, the word spelled out. Don't try and put an ampersand in there. bnmcleaningservices.com. Brandon, welcome to the show.
Thank you, sir. Glad you could have me on.
Glad to have you, brother. And I already made fun of your name offline with the B&M and the BM, the valve move. So we're going to let that slide, and we'll just let Cleaning Nation do their own math on there. Before we jump into the coaching, any great, fantastic cleaning-related stories you want to share with the known universe, i.e. Cleaning Nation?
I've got a lot of them. Mike. I don't know. I wouldn't know where to start.
Oh, it's not
we can
compulsory.
Run this podcast on for an hour.
Don't. I will edit you out. I will cut you down. I'll mute you. Got no problems, baby. All right. Well, if you were too good to share any of your good, juicy stories with B&M, I guess we'll jump right into the coaching, man. What's going on in your world that hopefully I can bring some value today?
So I'm having an issue. I think a lot of people kind of struggle with from time to time is bringing a new quality commercial clients. Mm-hmm. So I'm kind of stuck in between what avenue to take as far as advertising online, whether it be social media or like a Google AdWords campaign.
Okay, so what I hear you saying is not sure where to spend your advertising dollars. Maybe talk a little social media, maybe talk a little Google AdWords. Is that a fair synopsis of what you're looking for?
Yes, sir, because I've kind of dabbled with both. I've run Facebook campaigns. I'm actually currently running a couple now, and I've done the AdWords and haven't really seen a great return on those marketing dollars like everybody I've heard about, hypes it up to be. So what am I doing wrong? What do I need to be doing? What am I shouldn't be doing?
All right, so you threw Facebook in the mix. You're currently doing Facebook, and you said, I'm not clear. Did you say you weren't getting good response on social media and AdWords spend, or not getting good response on social media, AdWords, or Facebook spend?
All of them. So social media, as far as LinkedIn and Facebook, I've spent marketing dollars doing ad campaigns, and as well as Google AdWords.
Okay, so let's kind of get some terminology, and we'll talk about all of them. There's paid and there's organic, okay? And there are paid and organic ways to run. So paid and organic is kind of the 2 ways you can go about it. And then there are different platforms that we can do paid or organic. So Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, Google, all of them have paid and organic pieces to them. Organic is basically, if you're on LinkedIn, you could post a content, right? You could post a podcast like this, right? You could share it on LinkedIn. You could write a blog. You could, give a cheat sheet to people that would be interested in whatever topic that they're interested in. So that's how you do it organically. On Facebook, same thing. You could create a group, which I've got. We've got a Facebook group of 4,000 members. If you want to go join the Facebook group, go to Facebook and Google Grow My Cleaning Company, and you'll find our nice group there. You could do posts. You could do your page. So there's lots of ways. And then on Google, obviously for SEO, you can create content that tells Google, hey, we are authoritative on the subject. When people Google best cleaning company, commercial cleaning company San Diego, some piece of content that you've created will come up. That's all organic traffic. What I hear you saying is talk to me on the paid side of all of those networks. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and not that the SEO or search engine optimization or organic traffic from any of those is good or bad. It's just a different subject for a different day. So I want to make sure we covered one thing real well as opposed to trying to just eat that whole elephant at once. So what I really hear you saying is I want to know where I should spend my paid traffic, specifically Google AdWords or LinkedIn. I'm sorry, Google is AdWords, Google, Facebook, or LinkedIn. And so A, which of those would be better spend? B, how can I get a return on them? Is that a fair? I keep putting words in your mouth, but I want to make sure we're tracking.
No, yeah, that's you're spot on.
Okay, cool. So first and foremost, we always start with where are your customers, right? And the example I use is Instagram or even Pinterest because that's somewhat, not that there are no male users on Instagram, but it's more female than male, and then it's actually getting more even out. It used to be much more female, but it's evening out. Pinterest, however, is almost, I shouldn't say almost exclusively, but heavily females. And if you're looking for project managers or facilities managers or owners of businesses or property managers, you got to first and foremost find out where they're at. Okay, so it doesn't make any sense for me to advertise my coaching service for owners of cleaning companies at a yoga studio, right? The chances that there are owners of cleaning companies there, I mean, it's possible, but I wouldn't say it's a target-rich environment where the ISSA, the International Sanitary Supply Association, when they've got a big event coming up, I think I'm doing a quick little mini speech at in October, that would be a target-rich environment, right? Every third person I'm going to look at could be owner of a cleaning company. So you want to do the same thing. Regardless of media, you always want to make sure your people are there. So yes, AdWords, do your people search Google for their solutions of janitorial? Probably. Are they on Facebook? Probably, just because of the numbers, right? There's like 1 billion users a day or something. So are they searching to solve that problem on Facebook? Probably not. But are they on Facebook looking at kids or their pictures of grandkids or kittens or whatever nonsense is going on? Probably. And then LinkedIn, are they there? Again, I'm going to say probably. But that's why we niche, because we want to know who your niche is. So we're talking commercial, but ideally you'd have a specific niche in terms of I help owners of car dealerships, I help owners of daycares, I help property managers, I help whatever the case may be. The more specific you can get, the better you can answer the question. Are more of them on Facebook or Google or LinkedIn? Are we together so far? Did I lose you way back in early town? No,
I'm on track, and I've been listening to your podcast for, a good few months, binge listening. So I listen to episode after episode and, trying to catch up on everything. And I've gotten I'm honing down on the niche that I'm trying to focus on. And right now I'm leaning towards medical facilities.
Okay.
So that would be my target niche.
And we've done full episodes on niches, so I won't dive in, but I'll just give you the 30-second view. If you could pick one thing other than having money, which most commercial folks are going to have, for a niche, it's pain. Pain, 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 pain. If they are like, oh my gosh, I am wrestling, struggling, frustrated with, going crazy about my cleaning company, good niche. If they're like, meh, we've had the same guy, we switch places every couple of years and it's fine. Tough niche to break into. So that's that. All right. That said, now that you kind of got your niche, let's find out. And again, the cool thing about the medical folks, they probably go to specific places, right? We have the ISSA, the International Sanitary Supply Association. Those events are just chock full of owners of cleaning companies. I promise you, each medical practice has their own associations and group meetings that you can go to, and there'll be a room chock full of those people, right? So I would probably spend my money first and foremost there, and you might go, well, there's only 100 of them in town, and they only meet twice a year, so I can only do so much. Great. So still start there. So right, I would never do any paid advertising before I hit, what I'm saying, where you're going to say, hey, show this ad to people that we think are this, as opposed to I'm going to pay to go to a room where we know every single person is in my niche. Does that make sense?
Yes. Absolutely.
Okay. So when you've got a niche, start with the low-hanging fruit. If you've got a place where they all are, go there first and second and third, and then fourth. Once you're like, okay, I've scaled that leverage that to the best of my ability, now we can start adding additional ways to contact them. So that said, now that we know your customers, here's the big secret. When I say secret, it's kind of in quotes because nobody gets it, but it's not a secret. It shouldn't be a secret, at least. It's where you send the traffic. So many people have a terrible homepage or website that says, Mike's Cleaning, best cleaning, whatever, Better Business Bureau certified, great employees, good looking people who love their mamas and will do a great job. All about us, right? Click here for a free appointment. You can send any traffic you want to that. You will not make money, right? It's just not going to. So, and then they'll use paid traffic, send it to a terrible website, and then go, yeah, Facebook didn't work. Really? Okay. Or AdWords didn't work. So first and foremost, you need a proven funnel before we even think about paid traffic. Or we use the paid traffic very small amounts, right? With the goal not to make money, the goal to be like, hey, I'm going to spend $10 a day or something to get a couple hundred people to this funnel and see what it works. And then I'm going to fix the funnel, and then I'm going to keep going. And then once you have a funnel that works, now you can scale the traffic. But I don't care how good your traffic is. If your funnel sucks, it doesn't matter. Same thing with, if I'm selling yoga pants and I put a bunch of owners of cleaning companies that are male and 43 and don't do yoga, it doesn't matter how good my funnel is, or, it doesn't matter who good, nothing matters, right? I get the right people. So you got to get the right people, you got to get the right message. To get the right message, and a good funnel is just a compelling message, right? So again, here's the thing: if you heard me right now, I didn't say, "Hey, go to growmycleaningcompany.com and put in your credit card information and give me money," or go to growmycleaningcompany.com and see what my services cost. Get a free estimate on all of my coaching services. Go to growmycleaningcompany.com. Not compelling. Nobody's going to do that. But when I say, "Hey, there's a free video that's going to teach you stuff that you're interested in," guess what? To get to the video, they give me their information, right? And then once I've got their information, like name and email, I can email them other stuff they might be interested in. Here's a podcast you might like. Here, join our Facebook group. Would you like to be a guest on the podcast? Here, I can now continue that conversation, continue bringing value. And if I just keep giving value to enough people in an automated way, you guys are going to come to me and want to buy. So it's not go to my terrible website that's like, here's how to give Mike money, because nobody's interested in that. It's here's a bunch of free stuff that you guys are going to like. And a lot of people consume it, and some people go, I need more, man. And then they come to me going, Mike, I've really got value out of your free stuff. What would happen if I gave you money? And then that's a conversation I'm willing to have. But if I say, go to my website so I can tell you how to give me money, no one's interested in that. So the quality of the funnel is, and again, I didn't just say website, it's a funnel. So right, if you go to the funnel, if you go to my website to get that video, you get put in your email, right? And then if you watch the video, there's another offer. And I think that's free too. So I give 2 or 3 or 4 free things before we ever ask for money. Whereas most people in the cleaning business, right to the money. Call now for a free estimate. And nobody does that. And they're like, why? Give a bunch of value. Find 3 or 4 ways you can bring value to their life for free. So they go, well, crap, if this is what it's like just being part of this community, this B&M community, what would it be like if I actually gave them money on a monthly basis? Wow. So much easier. So when I say funnel, that doesn't mean go to my website and get a free estimate, right? It should be go to my website for this free checklist, for a free consultation that's actually value, not trying to sell something, for a free strip and wax of the first 500 square feet, or for a free office cleaning, or you want to find a funnel where there's, instead of one hard step, hi, my name is Mike, step 1, give me $1,000 a month to clean your place, step 2. That's really difficult. Even let me come out and give a free estimate. That's still like inviting a salesperson out, but get this free checklist. Oh, I'll do that. Check out this podcast I just did. Okay, I'll check that out. How about we clean your whole office for you one time for free? Oh, I'd like to do that. Now, hey, can I give you a free estimate? Sure, of course. Who wouldn't take you up on that? So you see what I'm saying when I say you've got to go to a good funnel?
Yes, and I picked that up from one of your podcasts previously, and I've been trying to implement, put out good content for users on the organic side of social media. So every now and then on my business, Facebook and LinkedIn, I actually added a blog to my website not that long ago, and I've been posting articles and stuff on that blog. And then I've also added another page to my website where they go and sign up from a landing page. And the organic advertisement on that is, I think it's 10 things you should be asking or know about your cleaning company before you hire them. Click here for more information. And then I try to get them in to give me their contact info. And then I send them out a list of 10 things that they should be looking for and asking of their janitorial company, that, i.e., are they insured? What kind of insurance do they have? Do they do background checks on their employees, et cetera? So I picked that up from one of your previous podcasts. Great information. And I have been slowly putting that stuff out. I'm trying to do it daily. I haven't been getting much, but I just don't know if I haven't been doing it enough, or if it takes more time, or am I putting out the wrong content? Am I going about it the wrong way?
So there's 2 parts to it. One is getting traffic to the funnel, and then 2 is converting the funnel, right? So I don't like sending paid traffic to an untested funnel or not large amounts of paid traffic. So what I hear you saying is, hey, I'm starting to put together a funnel and I don't know if it's effective or not effective. Well, we want to do some tracking. So what that would look like is, again, say it depends. And just so you know, Facebook clicks are a little cheaper because, again, you're getting people that are looking for pictures or videos or, bash Trump or say Trump's the best or whatever they're trying to do, but they're not trying to solve their cleaning problem, right? So you might get a click for $1 or $2 if you've got something interesting. Google has higher intent. So that's one of the things I want to make sure we covered. You might pay $3, $5, $7 for a click off of Google because Google knows if I go to Google, it's the yellow pages, right? It used to be the yellow pages. You can tell I'm 100 years old. I wanted a plumber, so I'd pull out the yellow pages. And if I was in a big city, I'd have to pull out the M through Z book. There was 2 books and I'd get to P and there'd be 37 different plumbers that all said, there was no organic yellow pages, all paid advertising, but I get to 37 different plumbers going, buy my crap. Google's the same thing, right? Except for they've got the paid stuff at the top, right? Surprise. And then after the paid stuff, you can get the free stuff. And paid just says, I want to be at the top and I don't care if I'm authoritative or not. Here's $6. Make sure they come to me, $6 per click. And then the bottom is, hey, let me give a bunch of content that's free that shows Google I'm authoritative. So first and foremost is the traffic, and then second is the conversion. So before you go, it's working or it's not working, how long does it take? We got to get a couple numbers, right? So first is what does it cost per click, right? And if it's organic, people, I always use organic, not free, because people use paid traffic and free traffic. There is no such thing as free traffic. There's organic traffic, which you may have paid in time or money or both to have enough data that Google deems your site the most authoritative and puts it at the top and people click on it, but that still costs money. And then there's paid, which is a little more upfront contract, right? You give me $4 or $4.32, I will give you 1 click. So it's a little easier to quantify. So what you want, and I like doing Facebook, right, for testing funnels because it's cheaper traffic and it's usually not as good traffic. So if the Facebook funnel works, I know the Google funnel is going to work for more money. Well, the Google funnel is going to convert better because those people have typed in, "Hi, I want a cleaning company," whereas the Facebook people were just looking at videos or something. But so we know it's going to convert better, but because it costs 3-4 times more, it may not convert 3 or 4 times better. That said, we want to check cost per click, right? What's it cost to get someone to our website? Second is cost per lead or opt-in. So if I give you my name and email address for this 7 things you must know before you download before you hire a cleaning company, that's a lead, right? I've raised my hand. Very few women who are interested in yoga and don't own a building they need cleaned are going to download that, right? You're pretty clear. They've raised their hand and said, hey, I'm a lead, right? Anyone listening to this podcast that's not an owner of a cleaning company, when I say go to Grow My Cleaning Company and get this great video on how to grow your cleaning company, probably not going to opt in. The fact that they opted in is a good indicator they own a cleaning company and they want to grow it, right? So now I can start giving them more attention and value because I know they're identified, right? I always said go to where they are your target market. Go there first. So when someone opts in for stuff that only your target market wants, that's good. So you want a cost per lead, and if you can get that for $2, $3, $4, that's great. And then you want to find out how many of those leads convert. And you might say that day, that month, over the next 6 months, right? And then it just depends. If you're residential, you got to get they're easier to convert, but you got to convert good, right? If a cost per lead's $3 and you have 1 in 100 convert, that's $300. Well, if your average service is $300, it might work. So those are the numbers you want to track, right? And you're like, I don't know if it's working. Well, what's our cost per lead? What's our cost per bid? And what's our cost per sale? And for all of you that are part of the Clean Profit Method, we have a tool that's inquiries, IBSBS. That's my big thing. IBSBS, inquiries, bid, sales by source. That's what you want to be tracking. And then I got 14 inquiries off of my paid Facebook ad, and 3 of them turned into bids, and I got 1 sale, and that sale is $1,200 a month. Well, if I spent $1,400 on Facebook that month, that's a good deal or bad deal, depending on what your margin is and how long you have the customer and how committed you are to growing your company. So that said, I think that's a pretty big overview. When you ask the question, how do I know if I'm doing well? Cost per lead, cost per conversion, and then hold that up against what you spent on whatever channel you're using, and that'll tell you if it's a win or a loss. And I like at least taking into consideration lifetime value. Drives me nuts when owners of cleaning companies on the residential side are like, it cost me $200, I only got 1 customer. Well, what's that customer cost per month? I only get $250 and it cost me $125 in labor. Okay, well, you lost money the first month. How long do your customers typically stay? 3 years. Okay, well, that's a $9,000 customer, you numbskull, that cost you $182 and you're complaining about it, right? So don't just look at what they spend on month 1, look at the lifetime value. And again, you can't say, well, I'm going to make $5,000 over the next 3 years, so I'll spend $4,000. There's got to be some reasonableness to it. But if you can get cash positive in the first 30 to 60 days. Not a bad gig. Dan Kennedy always says, he who can spend the most on marketing wins, right? If I can spend $200 to acquire a customer, you're only willing to spend 50. I'm going to grow. I'm going to outpace you growth wise. You can't keep up. All right. I want to make sure we get the lightning round. Get me to shut up for 2 seconds. Get some of your feedback. Any questions or thoughts or needs before we hit the lightning round?
No, you've covered a lot over that 20 minutes.
I talk fast and I rant long, my friend. My my apologies. All right, Cleaning Nation, as we're heading into the lightning round, and here's a perfect example of how to put someone into a funnel, I want to personally invite you to our new on-demand training. It is totally free, and guess what? The folks that join up, I'll get your email address and try to send you more stuff of value in the future. And as I do that, I have found more of you will come to me wanting to give me money than I have time to serve. So all of you who are interested, feel free to go. Some of you will become customers and some won't. That's fine. You'll all get value. Go to growmycleaningcompany.com and you can check out what my funnel looks like. That's another kind of trick of the trade a lot of people don't get. Even if you're like, I don't like this guy and I'm never going to sign up for anything, I wouldn't give him $1 or a nickel or a second glance. That's fine. I got to tell you, I'm a pretty decent marketer. You might want to opt in and go, what did he give me? Is it compelling? Does it make me want to do stuff? Always knock off other people's funnels that are successful. So when I say, hey, when Brandon goes, well, tell me, where's a good funnel? How can I figure this out? I'd go to growmycleaningcompany.com, sign up and see what kind of emails you get and go, well, this one's stupid. It doesn't make me want to like him or give him money at all. Ooh, this one's really good. It does make me want to give him money. And then start using those concepts and make your own funnel. So you can get all that at growmycleaningcompany.com. Check it out. A bit of a salacious or obvious advertisement, but it ties perfectly in to what we're saying. I always want you guys to know, well, how did you grow your multi-million-dollar businesses before? And how do you grow the businesses that you're doing now? Exactly the same way I teach you, right? You should be nervous if, when the Google salesman has Facebook ads, you might go, hey, maybe something's fishy. When I tell you to build funnels and I sell with you some other way, you might raise your hand. But when I go, here's how to do it, and you look at my website and go, by God, he's doing the exact same thing he told me, that's a good sign. All right, enough of me talking. Brandon, I'm going to hush up for 2 seconds. I'm going to ask 3 quick questions. You're going to give 3 amazing answers. Question number 1, what's the best piece of advice you've ever received personally or professionally?
I'm going to go cliche. I'm going to say be persistent and don't give up, because this is a tough industry, and if I wouldn't have taken that advice, I wouldn't have lasted a year. So write it out through the tough times, and it'll eventually pan out if you're doing the work.
Hard to say that's bad advice because it's not. It's fantastic. All right. Biggest mistake you've made in the cleaning business so we can all learn from you?
Working with a subcontracting company.
Okay.
Be careful with those companies out there that subcontract you. We did some work with one our very first year, and things were rolling smooth. They gave us tons of money in work, and they were really great. But we ran into some hiccups with some contracts, and long story short, within the first 15 months of working with them, they gave us a lot of business, but they ended up not paying us about $10,000 worth of contracts, balances that were still owed on the contracts. So that almost put us out of business our very first year. So be careful with working with subcontracting companies.
And let me tag on to that. And those of you who are Clean Profit Method members or have worked with us know this, get paid in advance. The only way to guarantee you never get stuck with bad debt that could absolutely bankrupt you, and I wish I could tell you, oh, I've never heard that, Brandon. I hear it all the time, is get paid in advance. And people that think they can't do it, you are wrong. I promise you can. All right, last question, easy one. What's your favorite book? Business, personal, spiritual, just globally, best book you've ever read that you can share with Clean Nation?
I think one of the last books that Tony Robbins put out, it was about, I forgot the title of it.
We do need the title.
It's something about money, but he goes around and he interviews these billionaires, and he basically takes all of this valuable knowledge and puts it into a book. It's a very good book. I just can't think of the name off the top of my head.
Luckily, I'm in front of a computer and can just boom. Okay, so I Googled, there's Money Master the Game, which I've not played, but there you go. And I've read that book. I've got that book. It's a chunker, and I think it is the most recent one they put out. I think it's just called Money. Wait, hold on. We've got a preview.
I believe so. Money something.
It's got a bunch of good reviews. Money, I think it's just called Money. Money, Master the Game. 7 simple steps to financial freedom. So there you go. Great feedback. Love Anthony Robbins, and that's kind of outside of his wheelhouse, but he did a great job with it. Brandon, thank you so much for joining us, for sharing your passion, your desire to grow. I appreciate you. I know Cleaning Nation appreciates you. Cleaning Nation, if you want to check out Brandon's show notes page, my funnel, the special video that we just made for you, all the podcast blogs, everything you need to grow your cleaning company, it is at growmycleaningcompany.com. Check it out now. I will see you there.
Congratulations! You are now 16% smarter. Still can't get enough cleaning goodness? Go to www.growmycleaningcompany.com for more of the good stuff. Ever want to be rich and famous? Owners of cleaning companies as well as industry experts can apply to be featured on the show by emailing our producer Natalie at support@growmycleaningcompany.com. Until then, don't miss out on all the latest cleaning industry lovin' at www.growmycleaningcompany.com. Check it out now.